Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to apply mortar between brick veneer like you see it here. If you haven't seen my video on how to lay brick veneer on a column, you can watch that first from the link above. I used N-type cement, which is not for structural load-bearing stuff, but much easier to work with. Especially, I'm going to use a grout bag to apply mortar. It will be much easier to squeeze it out. This N-type of cement is very powdery, feels very silky and also very dusty. Wear a mask if you are allergic to dust. I made my mortar in small batches so it doesn't dry out. I am using my drill and a mixing paddle I have that I use for epoxy mixing, but it should be good enough to mix small batches of cement. Now I don't have exact measurements for you, you just have to see the consistency as you add your water. Start with adding small amount of water and keep adding as you mix until you get the right consistency. You don't want too thick so it's hard to squeeze the grout bag, and also you don't want too runny either. It should be like this, I guess like a pancake mixture. Then fill your grout bag halfway with the mixture and don't make the mistake I did. Cover the end of the grout bag with a clip. I didn't and made a big mess. The mixture was dripping all over. And also, please use a better scooper than I did here. I can't believe I'm using my putty knife to fill the grout bag, but that's what I have at the moment and I'm just keep going. It will get messy guys, so protect your surface, but don't be too worried if it gets on your stuff because it comes off easily. This is the look I don't want. It's a big no. This is the look I want. Industrial warehouse kind of a look that I'm after. Using the grout bag and getting used to it took me a little while. You need to twist the bottom end of the bag while squeezing the other end at the same time, which needs some coordination. If you use this type of a bag for cake decorations or any type of food stuff before, I tell you, you are already one step ahead. Here, I'm not that good yet. The truth is, I did mortar brick veneer once in the past, but I used S-type mortar and it was so hard to squeeze it, and eventually I gave up and I had to use a trowel to push the mortar in the joint. So this is my second attempt using the bag. You just have to twist and squeeze at the same time, and it takes time to master that skill. Once I was done with filling up the joints, before they dry out, I use that plastic spacer or sometimes my hand, and I went over them to just smooth it out a little bit, just to give it a more natural look. Normally you would use brick joinder for this job, but that will give me a too perfect of a result which I don't like to have here, so that's why I use my hand. I also smeared some mortar on the surface of veneer and wipe it down with a wet rag just to give it a little bit more of a dirty look. I have this outlet here, needs to be raised to flush with the brick. I will put a link to that video next week to show how I did it. I just don't want to make a long video, so I separated them into two. It came out okay, little bit crooked, not perfect, but sturdy enough, it's not moving. You can't even tell from a distance. Then I had to do something with this gap. I folded this wire and just tightly put it in there so it wouldn't fall down. So that was a backer for my grout so it won't fall into the outlet. And it worked out well. I used a little bit thicker grout for that area. I waited a little bit to grout to thicken so it won't be running inside the gap. I should have used the brown outlet, I guess. Well, it's too late now. And it's done. What do you think, guys? You like it or hate it? Let me know in the comments. I think I love it. I got my messy look. Now I have to admit, this project was harder to tackle than I originally anticipated. But it is all worth it. I think it is all worth it. I do love the result. I'm not done with my kitchen makeover yet, so come back and visit me to see what else is gonna change. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.